Hello everyone, we extend you a warm welcome to this Spiritual James Comments consideration of the week of July 21st to 27th, 2025. Let's jump right in. We're considering Proverbs chapter 23, and let's begin with the first question. It comes from Proverbs 23, verse 21. We read, "For a drunkard and a glutton will come to poverty, and drowsiness will clothe one with rags." So, what is the difference between gluttony and obesity? And some factors to consider. One's being overweight may be the result of an ailment. Obesity is defined as a condition characterized by excessive bodily fat, whereas gluttony is greedy or excessive indulgence. Gluttony is not determined by someone's size, but by his attitude toward food. Now, what spiritual gems from this week's Bible reading would you like to share? Number 1, and this is Proverbs 23, verse 2. We read, "Put a knife to your throat if you have a large appetite." Appetite. So, this verse makes us reflect on the importance of self-control because excesses can harm us. It's better to learn to master our desires, food, spending, emotions, to live in peace. Number 2, 23, 4 and 5, we read, Don't wear yourself out to gain wealth. Stop and show understanding. When you cast your eyes on it, it's not there. For it'll surely sprout wings like an eagle and fly off into the sky. So this verse teaches us to view material things, possessions, with balance, and to remember the importance of storing up treasures in heaven. In other words, investing in what is eternal rather than living only for fleeting material possessions. Number 3, 23, 6 and 7, we read, Don't eat the food of a stingy person. Don't crave his delicacies. For he is like one keeping accounts. Eat and drink, he says to you, but he doesn't mean it. So this verse teaches us to be wary of appearances. Appearances can be deceiving, as some people have hidden motives, and this helps us discern our relationships. Number 4, 23, 26, we read, My son, do give your heart to me, and may your eyes take pleasure in my ways. This verse speaks of giving our hearts to Jehovah. The Christian life is not just about rules, black and white, but having a personal relationship with Jehovah. As Jesus said in John chapter 4, worshiping, verse 23 and 24, worshiping the Almighty in spirit and truth. When God has our heart, everything else falls into place. Number 5, 23, 10 and 11, we read, Don't move an ancient boundary marker or encroach on the field of the fatherless, for their defender is strong. He'll take up their cause against you. This verse teaches us not to harm the poor or the fatherless or the defenseless, for Jehovah will defend them, will fight for them. Saying in this way, it's very important and it benefits us to be kind to everyone. Number 6. 23, 15, and 16 we read, "My son, if your heart becomes wise, then my own heart will rejoice. My innermost being will find joy when your lips speak what is right." So this verse teaches us that when we grow spiritually, it benefits not only us, but also those who guided us, like our parents, our family, our close friends, etc. Number 7. 23:17 we read, "Let your heart not envy sinners, but be in the fear of Jehovah all day long." This verse teaches us to avoid comparison and trust that God has the best in store for us. Number 8. 23:18 we read, "For then you'll have a future and your hope won't be cut off." This verse teaches us that even if today is difficult, Jehovah God is preparing something good for us. We must keep our faith, hope, and continue or keep trusting in Jehovah. As the song says, it's just around the corner. Number 9. 23, 20, and 21 we read, "Don't be among those who drink too much wine, among those who gorge themselves on meat. For a drunkard and a glutton will come to poverty, and drowsiness will clothe one with rags." This verse teaches us to avoid excesses. Lack of control with alcohol, food, social media is addictive and harmful. These are not sins in themselves, but balance is required. Number 10. 23:22 "Listen to your father who caused your birth, and don't despise your mother just because she has grown old." This verse teaches us to honor our parents. Their experience is a gift. Honoring them brings blessings. Okay, friends, that's a wrap for this consideration of the spiritual gems comments for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you have a wonderful day. Be safe. And we want to say hello to some dear friends like Lindell Wynn, Janet Perez, Onanja, Vlogsu, Lisa Jacinta, Eric Stewart, Adri Bell, Franz Bonzo, Benga Falokun, Helen, Junior Oragon, Someone, Gerson de Talo, Gil Rodriguez, Agnes Itua, Random Person. Okay, friends, we hope you have a wonderful day, be safe, and hope to see you in our next video. Bye for now.